you go.
Look out now.
We've got true love.
True love.
3.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Man, I
1.
know we were
Skibbity bop bop bop, scatting on the microphone. Scat, scat.
Make some noise, bitch.
Okay.
Wildly uninteresting podcast.
Perfect.
Podcast. Welcome to the Wildly Uninteresting Podcast, episode number
69!
Woo!
Yeah.
the beautiful Candace Hughes. Am I saying it right?
Hughes.
Yeah.
Hughes with
Yeah.
an S.
Tell us about the first time you ate
Candace
pussy.
Hughes.
I'm just here to be the model of the
That's
position.
right.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
the
we need that. We need a little break from Ian's nonsense sometimes.
Yeah, please.
It's good to have
Someone.
a visual break and
sitting right
auditory. Is that the right word?
Auditorial.
There you go.
Auditorial.
I
We're
like
making
it.
up. We're
That's
making it
right.
up.
There we go.
Making up words. No, welcome to the show. You've never been here before,
Never.
but that's awesome. You are a third female guest, which we quite enjoy.
That's
Other
awesome.
Yeah. Well, actually, the second
Well-
because the second female guest made us cancel her.
Yeah, I
show.
had to take
Bobby
them all
was
off.
our
Oh my
first
God.
female.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Bobby.
Well,
yeah.
Let's see. Technically, Kristen also, she just wasn't by herself.
Oh, that's right. Kristen, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So fourth.
Sorry.
Sorry to all of our guests that we've overlooked.
I'm okay with anything under 6.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, you're definitely there.
Okay, great.
Yeah, man,
That's
you're
all I
on it.
wanted.
Yeah. No, but
369.
welcome.
Damn, she's
Welcome
fine.
to this.
Welcome.
We don't spout any facts.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're talking about, and this is just
Yeah.
useless conversation for the common man to listen to. Do
Yeah.
you like that
I'm
intro?
about
or
to
a
win.
woman.
I'm about
You're
to
gonna
win. at this.
win.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Well, the winners get death.
So there was just
Off to a
a
good
tad
start.
bit of research done towards like the history of 69, right? The position, the sexual position, not Tekashi 69, but everything on the internet
Yeah.
was Tekashi 69.
Yeah,
That fucking clout chasing piece of shit rat whore
Yeah.
was the only thing to do with 69 on the internet. So.
Seriously, I typed in the history of 69. And I typed the number 6 and the number 9, and I got a little bit. And then I said the history of the sexual position 69. I even
Still
put the French word for it because well, because that's apparently where as far back as they can trace it is to France in 1790.
Thank you,
So,
France.
Yeah, so I typed that in. I couldn't pronounce it, but I can sure the hell try.
So you're saying there probably wasn't a lot of 69ing in biblical times.
So
Like,
could have been. What else was there to do? Oh shit! Crucify people.
You're gonna
and
eat this
Yeah.
ass, you're gonna make
fucking-
me a new bowl.
well, they
Eat
didn't
genitals.
have sex chairs and sex swings back then, so maybe
Yeah.
they had to get creative and been like, you lay on the grass this way.
Hell yeah.
How long do you think it took them from like the time like they had like the spiked chairs and shit, you know?
Holy shit.
Like how long do you think they realized, hey, we could just like put a dildo on that instead?
5 minutes.
I know something.
There's quite often I look at something like I could put a dildo on that, and,
Hell yeah.
and I would rather. So I know
Whoever
that she
made
would.
that
Right.
spike chair, they actually had like the prototype sitting in their garage, if you will, for like 17 years, just like a dildo on it and scared to
Hold
bring
on,
it
though.
out to the world.
What about the female or the dude? I'm not sure. That put the dildo on the
It's
workout
definitely a
ball.
dude.
The rubber yoga ball
Oh
workout.
my God, that's a thing. I need
Yeah,
to take my
dude.
yoga ball
Damn.
back.
And you can like
It's defective.
No. I
Yeah,
need to upgrade, please.
Hell yeah. Please
One
walk
of
in
them
and say,
section
I
ones.
wanted the one with the dildo on it to
Yeah.
whoever is working.
Can I get package
and let me
69?
be there because I want to be there to see the reaction for sure.
Yes.
You know, I often look at some of my friends and say, I could put a dildo on that. It happens sometimes.
Yeah,
Because
dude.
I got some really hot friends.
It's great, dude.
like
I
hot
love it.
dudes or like hot women.
Well, I'm
Both.
thinking they have to be women,
Absolute
otherwise
chicks.
it's insulting.
I mean, there's only a couple
Kinda.
dude friends that I would put a dildo on because, the original parts aren't, up
Yeah.
to par.
There's just a little bit on the
Whoa,
little
get
side.
Real cock feels funny. I need a rubber one.
Yeah, yeah. Can you turn around? Thanks.
Yeah, right. Please just don't look at me.
If my situation doesn't smell like a catcher's mitt afterwards, I know I didn't get
God.
donated.
Jesus Lord. And that's the show, everybody. We'll see you next week.
I used to like the
Pause
smell
for
of
puking.
gloves. Now I don't. Thank you for that.
That's terrible.
No, man. No.
Fine.
No.
So the funny
happen.
thing that I saw on Urban Dictionary was the 71 is 69 with 2 fingers shoved up your ass.
Oh my God.
That's exactly
down
how
for
it
that.
was worded too. I like that.
Down with that.
That's cool.
Yeah, I
And
wonder
that
why.
ends the history of 69.
I wonder why. Like, so there's like everybody that has a conversation about sex, right? Everybody internally, even if you can joke about it, right? If you're like, oh, you know, I fucking like do whatever, right? And I'm
Just like that,
cool.
huh?
Yeah, like.
Can you do that
You
again?
get
Yeah.
like kind of uncomfortable on the inside.
know.
Somebody's like, I like sucked a dick last night, and then you're. Like knowing that you've been in the situation before, your parents have, your grandparents before
Yeah.
you,
Oh,
it's passed
no,
down
we
from
don't know.
generation.
Stop.
You
We
fucking
don't
know.
Elicit. those
I
types of
know
thoughts.
for a fact that all grandparents
Banged
suck
it out.
dick.
Oh my God.
Hello, children. Grandma and Grandpa suck cock.
Yo, I will say
Both
though
of 'em.
that
Whose
Both of
cock
them
did
did.
Grandpa suck?
Yeah, right. both of them.
Grandmas.
I'll never forget the time that I found a dildo, which it was a strange dildo, and my grandparents we were just like watching their dogs.
Strange.
I know,
Right
that's-
at their
that's a
house,
good
so they're
song.
gone.
Yes.
And we opened the drawer because we're nosy ass kids, and sure enough, there's this glorious fucking like golden dildo in the fucking thing, and we didn't know what it
Golden.
was. And you fucking like spin it.
Has
at the
this
bottom.
dildo been dipped in gold?
I swear to God, dude, and I was
Carved
blown
from
away.
it.
I was
Must have had a
blown away.
smooth patina.
Yeah, I guess so, dude.
Wait, what the fuck is a patina?
Shut up.
I would,
Seriously,
Google.
I don't.
guess that
Google.
would be a.
Google it.
God
Would that be a
damn it.
vagina?
I'm done.
You gotta
I'm
Google
done
and read
living
it out
here.
loud. That's the name of the game.
And read it out loud.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I can't
A
wait.
patina.
This is
is
how
that
you
the
learn
word?
things visually and
Yeah.
audibly.
Yeah.
Auditorily.
Auditorial.
There we
you,
go.
You taught me
See?
the word.
There we go.
Visually
Now I'm there.
and audio.
I learned it that quick.
Did I spell it right?
I don't know.
Patina.
Maybe.
Like,
Oh, wait a minute.
P-E-T-I-N-A.
Okay. Because I
But-
spelled it with an A. It turns out there's a patina.
As
oh,
much as
finish.
I-
I thought it said fetish.
as much as I appreciate the France, like that France gave us that gift of 69, if you will.
So many gifts.
It's so fun in like the beginning, but then once you get like progressed in a relationship, like like 5-6 years, you can still like fucking like play around. That's cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there comes a point where you're like, I know what I like. You know what you like. We know what each other likes. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
like
Right.
Just
take
please
the guesswork out of it.
don't put me
Exactly.
upside down, and can we just
Yeah.
have normal sex?
Yeah.
Stop power driving me.
Exactly.
I want to fucking just have sex.
Exactly. And then you just get so tired at the end of the night and you're like, you know what? Lay the fuck down.
Just lay down.
Yes.
Just lay
just
down.
fucking lay down.
Face me and we just do it.
I love
And then you
it.
can just fall asleep in each other's fucking knees.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, you're already
Read
in
aloud,
position
Ian.
to
Read
sleep.
aloud.
Well, I mean,
The
it's-
rules, read aloud.
It took a minute
Read it
because
aloud.
well, simmer down.
You
Okay,
can't
so
read.
patina, also according to Urban Dictionary, the stained discoloring of the female balloon knot. And I didn't know what balloon knot was.
Clitoris?
So I don't know. Simmer down. A slang term meaning asshole.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because it
Asshole.
does look like a balloon
Oh,
knot.
my fucking
It does
A.
look like a balloon knot.
You just ruined balloon. You know, I have this thing about balloons. They just make me happy. I'm really obsessed with them.
That's
Just
funny.
fucking
I
ruined that for
fucking
me.
hate
Well, just
them.
don't look
You
at the
find
bottom
yourself
of it.
using a little
They
too much
terrify
tongue when
me.
you blow up balloons.
I went one time for his birthday and got some and had to drive home with them. I almost fucking wrecked because the whole time I was like sitting as close to the steering wheel as I could, trying to be as far away from them.
It's like me trying to bring home a dozen cats.
It's
exact
tied
thing.
to strings in the back seat.
For everybody that doesn't know, she's killed 4 cats, and now they
Yes.
rally against her instinctively.
That's awesome. Oh,
The only
goodness.
cool story I have about the number 69 is that I have a really good best friend. Her name's Diane Hearn.
Uh-huh.
We call her
Shout
Di.
out to Diane.
Di.
Diane.
If you're listening,
7:30
give us a
a.m.
call.
Di.
January 24th. I'm
CH.
entering the town of Twin Peaks.
She tells everybody I was 8 and 69.
Oh, so
She
it's
is
probably true.
what? She was literally 8 and 69.
8.
I don't get it.
Oh,
Google
What,
it.
dude?
I'm
Google.
not-
I guess Google it.
I'm
I
not
don't
Googling
know.
anything else.
It's like saying I know a girl that was 8 before she was 9.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that. Well, that's a pedophile joke, so I'm sorry for it. I swear to God, I'm sorry
oh
for it.
my God!
I've heard it before,
you
and
took
now
that
that I'm
really cool-
older, I know that it's a pedophile joke.
Damn.
Maybe I was fucked as a kid. I'm not sure.
Back in the
but-
day, I thought it
don't
was an
know.
innocent number thing.
Yeah.
Trapped in there. Just forever.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
dude. So,
That's
yeah.
absurd.
Now I feel weird about myself, but that's okay. It's like half the
We all
time of
know
my life.
pedophile jokes. It's okay.
And my friend was born in 1961.
Yeah,
So how old was she in the year 1969?
because she grew up
8. The answer
just like us.
She was 8.
She was 8 and
Is that
69.
right?
8 and
Yeah.
69.
But what, like, if I put the number 8 with
anybody see the light
SKT,
bulb
what
on
would
this
you come up with?
Yes.
8 with SKT.
Yeah,
Skated.
yeah, skate, right?
Skated.
I fucking hate you. This is like a play on words, dude.
But now I've got Avril Lavigne in my head.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Let's start.
It's not-
Rock
it's
out.
not
I
a
was
good
going to,
feeling.
but I
You
guess
know,
we shouldn't.
when her period ended, when her time period ended, it was a good time to end it.
I really
and
thought
never
you were
bring her
about
up
to tell a
ever
story
again.
about my menstruation.
I
Yeah.
thought he was going to another pedophile joke
could,
about
though.
Avril Lavigne. And I said, that's enough. That's enough.
Oh,
One
man.
time I started dipping my fries in this ketchup on the counter, and then I
Dude.
realized it was a little too chunky to be ketchup.
That's fucking disgusting.
Okay.
And smelled like
Next
metal.
topic.
For real.
Can we?
God,
Bitch.
Why does
Can
it
we
smell
next
like
topic?
metal? I've never
It's
smelled
blood.
it.
Get the fuck out of
My
here,
blood
dude.
doesn't smell like metal.
Yes, it
If
does.
you had a bunch
are
of
losing
it,
iron.
yes.
iron.
That's your problem.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
your problem
man.
over there.
Maybe I don't have any iron.
We need some supplements.
Yeah, you need to
My
fucking.
smell
I think you're
changes
dying,
because of
maybe.
it.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
Wow.
because
Well, you
there's
know.
blood coming out of your shit.
You know,
Blood.
though.
Not fun.
You know, I always talk about how you can get used to just about anything, right?
Yeah.
So, like, you
not
can
one
get
of
used
those
to that.
things.
Like, so you have a wife and you live in close quarters with her, and things change throughout your relationship. You become closer and closer and closer until one day, the drain on the fucking bathtub is clogged and you don't know why. And then you go digging down to get whatever it is, and it comes out and it looks like a fucking chihuahua that got drowned because of all the hair and soap. And it's the nastiest thing in the world, and you know it didn't come from you. So you're like, where did this come from? So you bring it and present it to your wife and say, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And in return, I say, I have, 2 feet of hair. Sorry.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I
You
don't know
just
about
get
you, but we
comfortable with
lose
a lot.
100 hairs per night.
Yeah.
What?
Fact.
Dude, that's
also,
weird.
it's a fact that there is something worse than that.
Oh, no.
What?
Yeah. You know those really long hairs
Which
that
one?
that become entangled
Uh-huh.
and cut the blood supply off to your fucking nuts, the
Yeah.
ones that get tangled in your
Oh.
nuts,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and you got to
Yeah.
pull them off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are worse.
Yeah, those
I've
are
been
worse.
I've been told. I've been told that's worse than hair.
Well,
in the
I
Yeah.
get mine in my crack, and that's enough to
Yes.
set me off.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it wrap
Right.
around my
That
nuts.
always amuses
Yeah.
me.
I hate it. I'm like,
and if you have a beard, forget it. Forget it.
Flossing.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so terrible.
I hate seeing those dudes with like their long ass beards, big poofy, and then they just try to put this little mat. It looks like a yarmulke on their face because it's so
Yeah,
small.
just right
With
here.
all this other stuff. I'm like, all this is
Yeah.
catching all the virus and all the nasty shit, bro. Why do you even have it? Like, why?
Hell
I don't
yeah.
get it.
I don't know. Let's go. Why not just tape the beard up?
Yeah.
Beards are
Stuff
good
it in
for
like a hairnet.
preventing things from
Bullshit.
infecting you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Bullshit. Really.
Yeah.
But
That's
it,
why,
but
like,
if it houses it,
Well, no. Simmer down.
Well, I
'Cause
guess it's like eyelashes, eyebrows. That's what they do.
Yeah, because like it catches it and then it just doesn't. It's not like it walks into your mouth.
Just marching along in your mouth.
I would walk 500 miles.
It's like work wanted us to shave our beards and shit,
like
and I started to look for like medical reasons to have one because that's the thing everybody does. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I have a medical reason why I do now.
Yep.
So yeah, and then also they help your face age less quickly.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you're not
So I
shaving
like
it
the
off.
like, that's why like, Keanu Reeves looked weird like in the new Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like his top half of his face is aging normally and his bottom half is all young and shit.
It's called the
He's-
sun.
Oh,
He's like
yeah.
48 and 27. It's weird.
Zach Galifianakis, when he shaved all his shit off, like he looked like an entirely. I didn't know who he looked like
Yeah.
underneath all the like the beard and shit, and it was very strange to see that guy do that.
Turns out he just looks like Nick Offerman.
Yeah.
This is why men look better as they age,
Yeah.
because they shave their face, which is exfoliating the layers.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why women's legs look young all the time.
Yeah.
Your grandma's
Yeah,
legs be
dude.
looking nice,
Yeah,
right?
there was this
Right?
old
Grandma's
ass
got
lady.
sexy
Damn,
legs.
Graham.
Exactly.
There's this old ass lady at the store with like short shorts and stuff, and her face looked like she just smoked for 100 years and then put her face in the meat grinder, and then but her legs were
And
like.
then-
Rode hard, put away.
I swear,
Who
but
is
her legs
stabbing
were
this woman?
stout. Like her legs were like on point, and
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck does this happen?
Dude, my legs are going to
Shaving.
look so old because I don't shave that often.
Well, you better start.
I know. I
No,
need
no,
to
they
just
look
shave
good.
all
You
the
better start.
time.
The hair will keep them young.
Oh, so I'm good no matter what because I've got a leg beard or I'm shaving and exfoliating.
Very
so-
good point. Very good
There's
point.
really no losing.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I'm going to switch sides.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
see,
come
I've-
on over.
I've
It's
swayed
it's
you.
quite nice.
There you go.
They're not even that bad right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Upkeep is silly.
It sucks.
Yeah, we know.
But that's a lot of really.
Yeah, I know.
yeah. Yeah, I know too. That's why it's just whenever. I gotta really be in a mood.
I
Yep.
used to shave my entire body, not entire body, but like all this and stuff. And it was like almost like
Torso.
having a beard. And you know, you kiss the girl, and then they're, oh, you stabbed me with your stuff, and I was
Yeah.
stabbing her all night. So
Yeah.
then I stopped doing that,
Mhm.
and now I'm self conscious about the hair. What is that? Like I was
Aw.
just like, oh, there's hair, rah, and then shave it off. But now I'm like,
You're a
that's kind of
fucking
weird. right?
dude.
Hell
Yeah, I
Let
guess
that
so.
shit be,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's there now. Like,
What if he just had like one really long nipple hair and like no hair anywhere else on his body?
Well, I'll tell
funny.
you. I'll tell you exactly what it was like. Here's what
Yes.
it's going to be like. So,
Curl it. I know we're so just ready.
Yeah.
you just described my chest right there. We look exactly the same. It's exactly the same. You put us
It's
two together
awesome.
on a little bifold picture there.
No
and
one
it's
would
like
be able to tell.
Nobody's even like, which one's Candace? We don't know.
Nobody knows.
We don't know.
I love it, dude.
No, that's something too that I still shave is my nipple hair because for some reason in that area
No.
it just grows
You're
so
supposed to
well.
tweeze.
No, man.
Yeah.
I take like
Yeah.
a little like a hair trimmer,
I think
not
a
like
massage
Yeah.
sugar.
has told you that.
Wow.
Yeah.
What? No,
I don't
well,
want-
and
I don't wanna-
Scarier than
especially,
shaving your private parts.
What?
I can see that
scary.
would be much
Oh, yeah.
scarier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Private
Definitely.
parts are a rough one to get around. That scares me even.
Oh, just
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Way too
Oh,
many
solid
skin
advice.
I do it
Can you
on
donate
occasion.
your testicle hair? Because you can
Who
donate
wants
your
that
head.
shit?
You
hair.
can too.
How the fuck long are you growing your testicle
They're
hairs?
like
I
little
don't
bald
know. If
African
there's
kids
money
that
in it,
want
I'll
some.
grow them as long as it takes.
Okay. Wow.
Is it was it BP? I think told you. I told you. You can donate your hair because they make like nets to put
Yeah.
in the ocean to soak up oil. I bet you could donate it to there because it doesn't matter how much you have, they will take it because
Ah.
they can use
That's
it.
a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. So I bet you could to BP. You just there's a thing on the internet, you just fill it out and say this is what I'm donating and send it to them. Now I don't know if they actually take pubes, but I don't see why
I don't
not.
see why
How
they'd be
how would they
picky.
know it's a pube?
Yeah, exactly. I'm a dude. I had short hair. I shaved that
We
shit,
could
and
just
here it
take
is.
some of the hair out of the drain, mix it in there, and they
But
wouldn't
you
even
can't
know.
say
I
short
Yeah.
hair
yeah,
though.
every week
Because
I
there's
could
nothing
send
short
like
and
a pound of
curly.
it
Look at that.
for sure.
Yeah.
I got
Oh,
a
yeah.
great fundraiser.
That's a
event.
wonderful
I
idea.
just go
Plan
around to dudes' houses
idea.
like with their wife, like, can I clean your drains, bro?
I want to keep the hair,
Keep the hair.
please.
God.
Can I keep
damn.
this?
Oh.
I'm saving the ocean. Let me get your hair.
Hell yeah.
You know, but it was the first. Usually, like I go in like commando. If like I have to go into this drain or the other one, like I put the gloves on like up to my elbow. 'Cause the shit is disgusting,
Yeah.
right?
I thought you meant you went in without underwear on.
That's what I thought. I just assumed you were like butthole naked
No.
going in and
Yeah.
cleaning the pipes.
But at this
dragging my
point,
nuts on shit.
at this point, I'm like, well, like, what is it that we haven't shared? I'm like, well, nothing. So I just go in like barehanded, like, yeah, this
Pooping.
is happening.
We don't poop together.
But you don't poop in the shower. I hope not.
no. But
Why
no.
did I say it like that? Anyways? There was a different way to say that. I'm sure.
In my head, I saw it hit, and I heard like the wet plop. Good.
I just said it though because you said, "What haven't we shared?" Pooping.
And then
Straight
instead
in the
of
shower.
instead of like rinsing it down the drain, like you just kind of kick it with your big toe a little bit.
Oh my God! Shower
Assumed they'd
shits.
pick it up
That's-
and then put it in the
Baby!
toilet.
Baby, look at this.
It's awesome. What were you were going to say something earlier?
Oh, I don't remember.
Ugh, I hate you. I knew you wouldn't remember.
What did it look like? I was gonna say.
I don't know, but it was about the hair and BP and pubes and something in that area.
I didn't know. So,
No.
do you remember
I
back
kind
in
of
the
want to
day?
feed the hair to like the CEO or whatever at BP.
I
'cause
dig
they
it.
can eat my dick.
Yeah, I'm
like,
down.
Entirely.
Do you remember back in the day when they had that? It was on like Mad TV or some shit, but it was Cherokee hair tampons,
Yes.
right? You remember that shit?
Yeah.
It was a
No.
joke. They weren't like real but
Yeah.
I didn't know that
Oh, yeah.
like hair could absorb like oil. I don't really get that. Maybe it's because it's like dead skin. Maybe it absorbs it in a certain way.
I don't
Does
know.
dead
Well,
skin absorb oil? Do you know these things?
No, I don't.
I
for
don't
sure.
know. That'd be something that's
We
Yeah,
good to
said in
look
the beginning
into.
we
What
have
to
no
do.
facts on this show. We just spout off random shit and never
I
fact
heard
check
it does.
Really?
Wikipedia said it.
Hey, come on now.
That's a good question though. I'd be interested to see that, but all the stuff I saw on their website, like they show you them like packing. They put them in like it's almost like pantyhose is what it looks like, but the shit is so dense.
That it traps it.
Good
Yeah.
I got you.
one.
Yeah.
I got you. I've seen too where they were putting nets like that over sewage drains, right? So that the water
Oh,
could
yeah.
come out. Like the bad thing is like, so we know there's a problem like with climate change, plastics, all that garbage. We're just overrun with the shit, and we throw it off. You know what I mean? Like when I throw something in the garbage in the morning when I'm on top of the hill, like I always get the plastic bottle to force myself to drink water because I'm not a water drinker. And I throw it away, and then I think like, okay, that's such a like a forgetful thing to do. Like I'm gonna throw it in here, and then I'm gonna forget about it, right? But that bottle is probably gonna wind up in the Atlantic Ocean in one of the fucking trash pools, right? Or it's gonna wind up in India, or on New York Island, or in our
New York
waste management hill that is like being overrun. So eventually, like, we're going to be overrun with plastics because we can create more than the population. We can create more than the land that we have of plastic, right? We can just
Yeah.
keep making it because it's so, you know what I mean? Anyways, what I'm saying is that, like, me drinking that bottle and throwing away, it's a Western way to be. Like, I'm not thinking of where it's going, what am I doing?
Unconscious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could refill that bottle like 5-10 times before the BPA starts leaking out and I start poisoning myself. You know, but there's a safe zone in
What
there.
that happens?
Yes.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a chemical in
absolutely.
plastic
Oh,
that
fuck.
leaches.
Absolutely.
That's if you look, there's a lot of stuff that they put out now, like Tupperware and things. It'll say
BPA
like
free.
BPA free. That's why. Like if you were to microwave it, it comes out and it can
Yeah.
lead to cancer.
You leave it in your car.
Yeah.
Or you just refill it a bunch of times. Even if you have it in a cool plate, it'll leach out and whatever. But, you know, you get to thinking about that and it's like, I'm just as bad as the fucking... So I say that and then I pick up trash on the thing, but I'm just as bad as the next guy because I'm not coming up with a solution so much as I'm putting it in that fucking trash can and forgetting about it. Like,
I'd
I
like to
did my
think we
part.
can trust
Yeah.
the trash can people to put it in the dumpster.
Trash can
Yo,
people.
but yeah, like, but after it goes in there, like they dump it in a field somewhere. So there was a guy I was watching, or I was talking to Sarah. I was like, if we had like a unit that we could sell to people that they could put in their backyard, right? And they put like the 5 PPE, and the 1 PPE and 2, I think, are the ones that you can recycle, right? And people were conscious enough Then you can throw it away and you take care of it right there, and it breaks down into pellets. You can sell those pellets to the companies that reuse that plastic to make more, right? But you would have to build a unit that was somebody could use at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or
because
people
then
ain't gonna do it.
people
They're
would
gonna be like,
actually do it. I'll take care of it.
yeah, just push the button on the back.
I understand. I've done it.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, so it becomes like, instead of like just throwing in trash or a recycling bin, because that was apparently that was a lie that they fed us back in the like 70s or 80s, was that, or it might have been 90s, I don't know, but they
It
started
was the
recycling.
90s when recycling started.
And they fed you this
Gotta
lie,
love the
like
90s.
you put it in this
Man, I love the
recycling
90s.
bin and then we take it off. Well, they were just throwing them in landfills because they could separating the PPE 1, 2, and 5 was pointless because everything was made out of like the
Yeah, the
3,
ones
4,
that you can't
6.
do.
Yeah.
They don't make anything out of the
and
recyclable
like so the
ones.
bottle that you have that says like it's recyclable, well the cap isn't. So the bottle is, but the cap's not, right?
How are you even supposed to know? How are you supposed to help the help?
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. So there's no. It's like hustling backwards.
I'm
like
getting depressed. I need a shot.
It was.
I feel like my brain can't wrap around that.
Yeah.
And I just want to stay in my own little bubble of fucking clueless.
Uh-huh.
What you don't know won't hurt you. And just be super fucking ignorant and take some shots, okay?
Well,
That's
this
right.
is fun. There was I don't know who did it, but they did
done
a
it?
study, and they were talking about plastic, and it was a whole thing about that.
it?
And it's estimated that by the year 2040, the plastic in all the trash in the ocean will have tripled. So it's
Right.
just, my God, like at a certain point, it's just going to be trash out there.
Yeah.
There's
It's-
more.
Let's
And
go
we're
to
gonna
the
Romeo and Juliet it
But,
on
hey,
year 2039.
Remember that thing that we watched
We're
and they
just gonna
took
go
like
down together.
they took plastic barrels, bottles, everything, right? And then they made an island out of it, and then they built on top of that island.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Plastic beach.
Yeah, but then you think
Look
about it,
over
you're like,
here,
could I change my way of life that much? You know what I mean? Like, because that would take some real change. That's
Yeah.
Even
just
if you did, there's
plastics.
still 7 billion assholes that don't care.
right.
I guess only
But-
3 billion of them can
Hey,
afford
but
the
you're
shit to
making
ruin the world.
a
Yeah.
major impact.
Yeah, if you don't change yourself and do for yourself, then nobody else will change either. So if you keep being somebody, you know what I mean? Like that's what the book says. The book that I'm reading says. So I don't know. It could be
I thought you
fucking
meant the
bald.
Bible. I was like, where's
Yeah,
that in it?
the book.
The book.
the
We know how the zealot is.
Oh, I think I'm gonna order a Quran too, man. I was over there on Instagram, right, and it come up like Islamic, whatever, and then Muslim, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going deep today. So I hit on it, dude, and they were by far the most peaceful and the most uplifting and the most generous videos that I've ever seen. Like they preach like reliance, like self-reliance, where you build yourself up. Like fuck, like trying to be a part of a group, build yourself up and all this. And I was just like, what? I'm about to get a fucking Quran and start reading
Yeah,
it.
but
Even
they
more than-
also
even
follow
more
a
than
prophet
Buddhists.
that banged kids.
Oh no, Buddhist. I'd like to
Yeah.
read the. I forgot what that is called.
About that.
I feel like a
Buddhism.
piece of trash, but yeah, I'd like to read about that too.
That's my
I didn't
favorite
hear
one.
you.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Uh,
like we're talking about TV shows and shit.
It's like we're talking about it.
Or like football teams.
Where's this fucking
Buddhism.
map?
That's my favorite.
The
What's your
Washington
favorite?
football team.
No, and that's the horrible thing is like you're picking one is such a crapshoot, right? Because then you have to be dedicated to one and believe what they believe, and it's like I just believe what like on top of the hill, whatever I feel up there, and whatever I'm talking to that day, whether it's the universe or God, whatever comes out of my mouth, that's what it is. And then like this internal dialogue that I'm with in the mornings is it. Like I'm surrounded by the trees and the fog that rises up the hill, and I can breathe the air. Like I can physically see all this stuff. So I'm gonna pray to it
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
Oh,
it
yeah.
helps me. Like fuck that. Like I'm not gonna like tie myself down to one religion, but I would like to read all of them. Like I
Exactly.
was
Yeah.
talking to Hindi, like Hinduism, and that was interesting to me.
That was a good one,
that
too.
religion is interesting to me, and how many gods they have and stuff. I'm just like, how do you pick? How do you pick? I guess you just whatever you're raised.
You
in.
can't not
Yeah.
learn something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's impossible not to learn something.
Yeah, I think people that are shut down to that learning is that's a terrible way to be when you don't
Exactly.
want to hear somebody else out. You know.
I believe in mindfulness, awareness, and happiness.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And then astrology. There's that. There's just
But
extra.
there's a lot of your Egyptians, like they base a lot in that. Mayans, there's a lot of religion that are based in
Well, yeah.
astrology. Like
Yep.
that's where
Aztecs.
And they were spot
Yeah.
on.
they
Absolutely.
were spot on.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Like to the number.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Yeah. Whatever
Yeah.
it's like the internet. Whatever it tells me,
Hell yeah.
that's what I do. That's
Yeah.
what I see.
Yeah. No, I used to like shit on that, and then we got together and now as far as like shitting on stuff, I don't shit on nothing because I'm like I'm open to what if it makes sense, if you can like whatever, let's do it. Like if it's gonna make any change in my biology, let's do it. Like
Let's do this
I'm
shit.
at that point.
Being open to change and trying new things, particularly if, let's just say you're on a date and you're like, I want to try something new. I want to try a food I've never had before.
Yeah.
Right then, automatically, you're the most smart person in the room.
Hell yeah.
Apparently, being open to trying new things or learning new things is the biggest sign of intelligence.
Well, and it's
I
it's-
disagree. I like to shut down.
Yeah.
well,
yeah. Well, you're a fucking idiot.
French fries and fucking chicken nuggets every
I
night.
know.
Every night.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's
You want
just
to
lazy.
try a new
That's
barbecue
not-
sauce? No!
Mm-mm.
Give
I
me my
want
sweet
to-
baby Ray's.
But
You're dumb. You're dumb.
it's a key component to happiness too. Is
Oh,
being
yeah.
open to change
Absolutely.
and
We
yeah.
we
and
were
trying
reading
new
this
things.
study that they were trying to like break down like what is true happiness and stuff, and like creativity as well. And they were talking about kids. They were like, the age from like whatever, I guess it was like from when you're born to 16 is so just exciting, and it's so like because everything is new, and your brain loves that. What do they call that? What's that word? It's when everything is there's a word for that when it's new to your person. You know what I mean? It's motherfucker.
I know.
I don't think that's it.
No, that's
Yep,
not
that's
it.
it.
But anyways,
When everything's just motherfucker.
novelty. That's the word.
Novelty.
Novelty.
That is the word.
No-
Yeah.
Novel.
It's the novelty of life that creates happiness and it creates longevity because once you're like 18 or whatever and you get into a career and kids and family, it becomes this ritual, right? But if you add in novelty all the time, like you go hiking,
Keep your
you learn a
novelty.
thing. Yeah.
Dude, let's
That
start a
creates-
movement.
Yeah.
I swear.
I like that.
It creates happiness, longevity.
T-shirts everywhere. Keep your novelty.
Keep your novelty.
We ain't talking about novelties ice cream either.
But
maybe
you
we
could
are.
also keep
Yeah.
that too.
Okay, yeah. Fine. Extra bonus.
But yeah, that was something that interests me. Like, how do you know what I mean? Like, how do you continuously make this thing that they call life novel? Like,
Right.
because you get in such a thing, and like, we quit the job, the career, and then like started our own thing, and then like music and stuff like that. But it's so hard to get out of the ritual. I
Exactly.
think breaking the ritual is the hardest part.
Yeah.
Right.
And shutting yourself down. Like, I'm not worried about nothing. I'm just going to fucking live life. I'm going to love it. And that's hard to do, man. Because the ritual's so ingrained.
Right. And when you have the answer to everything, or you have the experience of everything ready to be viewed at all times, there is no novelty.
Yeah.
I'll experience it on the internet right here in 2 seconds. Boom, done.
Yep,
Mark it off the
done.
list.
Well, I mean, the
Oh,
best
dude,
way,
that is
I
something
think,
to bring up, for
to
sure.
keep things novel and stuff, even if you've done or seen everything, it's just do it drunk, do it high,
Boom.
and you're
Wow.
golden.
There's the answer to that.
Yes.
Boom.
Touche.
Yeah.
Check it
I,
out.
I like that. I can say, like, I don't know. It's such a weird thing to do. And that's what I told her I like battle with. We set up, what is it, like at least an hour every night when we're like going to bed, and I'm full of all this stuff that I've been battling with all day, and then I'll pour it onto her. Like, it's the only person I have that I can like work it out. It's almost like
The whole
therapy.
thing, I was like, is this innuendo? Is this just
No.
sexual
Oh,
stuff?
right.
Are we
Yeah.
getting
I'm
back
just
to
gonna
69?
dump
Are we
it on
Yeah, we circled back around. Yeah.
finally getting to the point, everybody? We are finally coming to the point. Thank you for sticking with us.
But
Here it comes.
but like unloading that all the insecurities and all the questions and all the argument like in my head to her and trying to work it out, and like it's better to voice it and put it out
That's
there
why
than
I
keep
stay
it in.
awake for 4 hours after him.
trying to
He
work
goes
it out.
to sleep. She goes and smokes pot and she like thinks about a
know.
better life.
This is why my sleep schedule is in shambles.
I sleep like a fucking baby though. I ain't worried about shit.
That's
I
awesome.
love it. That's
But
great.
that's
That's
only-
absolutely not true.
That's only came
No, you
like
guys really
after
love each
quitting
other,
the
I tell.
career and shit. You know what I mean? Like after quitting all that and stuff, then all these insecurities pop up, and then like trying to do music and then put myself out there on videos and stuff. It's like I'm an insecure motherfucker, and there's a constant dialogue going on. And then when I lay in bed, like I just told her, I was like, I'm gonna have to just speak it. Like speak what's going on,
There you
because if
go.
not, it's gonna kill me. And it's actually helped. Like I don't worry about much. Like I shut down like the stuff, and I just do. Like there's
Yeah.
no need to question it and beat yourself up. Just
Yeah.
fucking do it. I'm gonna kill
I
this
know.
motherfucking
I keep
gnat.
seeing it.
You
The
are.
little bitch
You are. If it
just.
goes near my nose one time, I'm out.
I know. Hell yeah,
One more
dude.
time and I'm out.
If it does, just like smack yourself.
But I get what you're saying, and I think you really, really unknowingly just summed up the concept and idea of marriage.
Oh,
Ooh.
So there's
hell
that.
yeah.
But I don't want to get into that. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
New topic.
That's great.
No.
But no, we were talking about just putting it all out there because
Right.
that's what the beginning of our relationship, he was
Oh, yeah.
just insecure about, I mean,
Us.
yeah, just
Yeah.
in general. And then if I even spoke about another guy or
Oh,
talked
it
to,
was-
and I mean, he was just a
Like,
mess
broke
about
down,
it.
yeah.
And so
You thought his jokes were better.
Yeah.
that childish, bro. It got so childish
Yeah,
at
I've
some
been there.
points that I was like, but it came from like a laundry list of these terrible relationships, and then like my past and childhood, right? And I didn't realize that. And then she was like, you know what you need to do when they pop up, don't set on them, and then bring them up like tell me. And tell me how ridiculous they sound, you know, so you can hear it. Like
Yeah.
once you can hear it and you put it in the universe, you can tell how
Hell yeah.
fucking stupid it sounds.
my God,
Yeah.
if you just
Yeah.
leave it up here, you're gonna be like, oh yeah,
Absolutely.
remember that one time
I
that
would do-
added to, and it's just
You
gonna
don't have
grow
this
into
podcast
Godzilla.
table of people
Right.
to
Right.
convert,
Bounce
like
it off.
bounce it off of. So
Yeah.
you have just your own worst enemy voice.
Yeah.
Your own
Creating a
fucking
narrative.
Disgusting
It's a-
voice
Yeah.
talking
It's
to
a
you all damn
motherfucker.
day,
Yeah.
right?
You create like that narrative, and it actually becomes a reality once you build, because
Exactly.
all of this is just built in here. Like
Right.
this doesn't exist without this. So I would build these stories up, and then by the time it got to her, she's like, where the fuck is this coming from? And then once I would voice them, the minute they would pop up, like I'd be like, oh, that does sound ridiculous. And like it's been years, and I haven't like popped off with something stupid like that. And I've become comfortable with everything and stuff. So I told her, I was like, well, maybe that's what I should do with the insecurities I have now. Like voice them to myself instead of like leaving them up here and coming, you know, letting them beat me down.
Right.
And we're gonna try that. Like,
Yeah.
I'll let you know if that works.
Get him, dog.
That's right.
Get him.
There's a real big power in positive affirmations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, those are little sayings that you say to yourself that you don't believe currently,
Right.
Hell yes.
but if you repeat it enough, you can trick your brain into believing it.
Yeah.
Except the thing
You
is,
propagandize yourself.
it has to be said
Yeah.
aloud. So you have all
Ooh.
these crazy people trying to get better,
Yeah.
and then you have the professionals telling them to talk to yourself.
Yes. Hell yes.
And then you're really gonna get changed. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
I like
Same-
that.
same
Actually,
concept.
saying that shit out loud. Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah. Absolutely. Because otherwise, it doesn't like really exist.
You don't believe yourself.
Yeah. It's
Which is fucked up because you only believe yourself when it's negative shit. So like
Yeah, dude.
your insecurities within your own head,
Yeah.
you'll believe that shit all day.
Way
Yeah.
before
That's
I ever,
fucking fact
Yeah.
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
Then you say shit
Absolutely.
like that, and you're like, well,
Yeah. You're like, I don't
probably
see
not
any
true.
evidence of this.
I don't feel like you're an expert in it. So,
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I chose like one day, and I was walking down my path, and then I went to like a little hike, and then I openly was like, you know, said those affirmations, which I'm not gonna say right now, and I
Do
said
it.
them aloud. You know what I mean?
please do.
No,
I'll say one.
just like you're amazing, or you know, you're gonna be successful. You're gonna be like those.
It
type
can't
of
be in
things.
the future. It has to be current. You
Oh,
can't believe it.
shit.
Yeah. Dude, don't
Ah.
test me on my positive affirmation knowledge, okay?
That's
Yeah.
right.
It has to be I am
I am. See, you have to use that. I
a
know.
confident
How you just gonna tell the man he's being positive wrong?
Yeah.
No, but
Well, you
No.
could say I am successful.
Yeah,
I
am
am
currently.
successful.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh shit. And I did that, but it was weird because I felt weird. Like I felt bad for saying the positivity out loud. I was like, who do I think I am
My dick
to
does
fucking
taste
say
like
nice
cocoa
things about
butter.
myself? Yeah, that's craziness. It's crazy, but you'll believe the negative.
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Before you
All
believe the
damn
positive.
Hell
day.
yeah. I'm a
All
piece
damn
of
day.
shit will just
crazy.
fly out of your mouth like it's nothing.
Yeah, all the time.
Like the lights on. I mean,
Right.
like
Oh,
they're the same
shit.
thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now that you know that we're all fucking stupid
Yes.
and mess the fuck up,
Hell yeah.
see how weird it sounds when you say it out loud?
Uh-huh.
Now
dude, you're
everybody say, I am the best person in the world and everybody should be my friend.
I am the best person in the world, and everyone should be my friend.
Would
Guess
you
what? I am your friend.
Whoop, whoop.
would
Guess
you
what?
say should
We are
or you are? Or everybody
fuck.
is my best
I
friend.
definitely
Touche.
don't
You
want.
Just got me back. Look, damn.
boom.
Caught it. Let's put that in there, see if you notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Test
You're a
pass.
fast learner.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Check. Fast learner.
He is very much a fast learner. Yeah.
So how long did it take you to learn the art of 69? Let's circle it back.
Not long, dude. I seen it in the video one time.
We
and I'm
both
like,
happened
I'm
to
gonna do
trip,
Bam.
and we learned it right then. No.
No,
You know what
no,
I've been
it don't
itching to
take long.
ask this whole time?
What?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So
I
when you
might
were-
not answer it, but
When you were doing all your research,
yeah.
I for sure thought you were going to go into this long story about how you took a break on the research because it just got so intense
Oh.
yeah.
with what was popping up.
Yeah.
to rub one
No.
out.
No.
No.
Unfortunately, no. It was all Tekashi 6ix9ine. There were some things after I switched some of my wording around, but
It's very hard to believe.
I swear,
Do you
dude, it
have
was
like pop-ups blocked or some sort of like spam filter or something? Because I feel like I would have just got wrapped up and entangled in a ton of porn.
I think it's your algorithm. Maybe, do you look at porn often?
Here's the thing.
It would
It's
definitely-
only in private mode.
Oh, I got you.
You see
well,
what I'm
and yeah,
saying?
and it
See what I'm
doesn't
saying?
keep that shit,
Yeah,
does
no.
it? So,
No. See, that's how you do it.
Trick.
That's how you
um,
do it.
but
Just
no,
in case, your
after-
child gets your phone and is trying to Google something, they misspell it,
Yeah.
and they put
Uh-huh.
like, tits and ass instead of like,
yeah,
tots and us. I don't know.
Tots and us.
What the fuck?
I like that.
Just gotta be
That's what
careful.
kids always look up.
When I
Yeah.
changed some of, yeah, they're always looking for tots and
Tots.
us.
Always.
All these damn kids want these damn tots and us. Once I changed some of the wording around, I had some more like there was all like articles and stuff like, and I actually did find some studies, but I look up a lot of like scientific studies on stuff, so that's probably
Right.
why shit like that
Yes.
wasn't popping up.
Yes.
But I found some stuff. It's like here's 70 sexual positions to try,
Right.
and if you like 69, you'll like 68, and
Right.
just like
Hey, Ian, Google guy. Real quick, Google Karma Sutra.
You know, as
Caramel?
much as I'm
Caramel?
cool with the artistry of Kama Sutra, come on though. Like, how many people actually are
There's
like,
gotta
you know
be
what
a-
we should do?
I feel like
The
old
69
people.
chapter. There's got to be a chapter on 69.
Oh, for
okay,
sure.
we're just like pinpointing. I was just saying, because that whole like thing, I'm like, those are cool.
You know what I always wanted to try? Let me think of the name. It's where you sit.
Donkey facing a tree.
Is that a position?
I think it is.
For sure.
Let's get some pictures and some images up, please. Mm-hmm. Is the what is it called? Oh my god! And I'm being completely sincere and honest right now.
You're
This
sitting out.
thing that you do, where you sit together with your partner on the bed.
Yeah.
You don't touch, and then you just feed each other energy, and then you just automatic freaking have orgasms. Like what is
I
that?
always wonder.
that'd
I
be a
don't know what
different-
that's called.
Fucking fake ass bullshit.
Google guy.
That no,
Come on
I seen a girl that could make herself go by just rubbing her fingers together.
What? That's called
Because
a
it was
hereditary disease.
But it's like channeling
just
that
leakage.
that energy. But I feel like you'd have like spiritually, you'd have to be on a different level,
Right.
and then like emotionally in your relationship, you'd have
If
to be on a
that's
different level.
real, I'm doing it.
I feel like I would
someone
get
sign me
bored
up.
with that.
This
I'd be
one-
like, can we
this
fucking
one-
do something else here?
Chick has boobs on her
Images,
back and she's
images.
throwing up.
Boobs on her
Oh
back.
my
Oh,
gosh,
you know
images.
what? You know what? Some gay shit that that I've always wanted to try.
What?
I said that like yours was gay shit. I'm not saying yours is gay shit for sure. But you remember that movie,
The Notebook?
40, where the dude takes he's celibate for like 40 days. It's the actor.
40
I
days
like.
and 40 nights?
40 days
Yeah.
and 40 nights. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always get it confused with
it's
the vampire
Josh
movie.
Hartnett?
Josh Hartnett, right?
I thought you were
yeah.
gonna go to the 40-year-old version, but
No. 40 days, 40 nights, right?
We've tried that
And
one.
then-
No.
So he
I
tells
was half that, so it's cool.
he tells my girl, he's like,
Me too.
we can't do it or whatever. And she's like, cool. And then they have like this feather, right? And then he makes her go with a feather, like, cause they're just like, he's enjoying her body and presence, whatever. And just the artistry of that. I was like,
Look,
I
you
mess
married
with
the
that for
wrong
sure.
woman. I'm too fucking ticklish for that shit.
Right.
If you don't touch me hard enough, I'm like, get the fuck off of me.
Right.
Apply pressure, go to hell.
I
It's
swear
a
to God.
slap
dude.
or a punch, or you fucking leave the room and I do it myself,
I
okay?
do it myself.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
I'm looking at these images, and
Great.
I'm saying, there's no fucking way
There's
that I'm holding your fucking legs up. That's not happening.
That's
The
just
girl
unreal.
You could
is
be a
not
lazy,
holding-
selfish
No,
lover.
I will never fucking hold a dude's legs up. Who the? No, that's
shit.
mark
But you
that
don't
off.
need ass
Mark
either.
that
that
one.
one
Mark
Look,
that one
we
off.
were
see?
watching
That sounds like
Workaholics, and the boss is a
Great
female, and she's very aggressive, and she has sex with one of the guys, and she holds his legs up. He's on a desk with his legs in the air. I don't even
And
know.
where is she to be able to reach that? Like,
That's
she on a
what I
ladder?
was like.
She on a-
How? But no, it was basically like she had a dick. There's just no way. It was just to
She
make
put a
it look
dildo on
silly.
that.
The
She put a
gossiping and
dildo on
motorboating is in the Kama Sutra.
Yes. She was like this.
Oh my god, I got it. I just remembered. It's called
Look at it. Gossiping and motorboating.
Yeah.
Damn.
tantric sex. It just came to me.
No, that only
Yeah.
works for Sting.
That's.
Oh,
Does he
that
do
is
that?
what that's
That's
called.
what
Duh.
I'm. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. That's.
Yeah.
I've
The
always.
man's got a
Yeah.
20-year
sincerely wanted to
load
try
ready
that.
to unleash
If
on
anybody
us.
knows how to do that,
Holla, give us a
I
call.
think
Dead serious.
I think
Yeah.
though you have to be a
Dead serious.
practitioner, and the person that you're doing it with has to be a practitioner, because there's a lot more that goes into
Oh.
the tantric. It's not a religion, but that space, you both have to be like well versed in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
And it's
there
a
like a s-
form of like keeping yourself celibate for a long time.
Holy shit.
And then releasing.
I'm there already. Somebody come get me. I'm there.
Yeah.
Come get me. I'm at my prime for the tantric.
Yeah,
Let's do
man.
it.
Yeah, you have
That's
to.
awesome.
2
Oh,
seconds
no,
flat.
but hold on.
We
There's
got
no
anybody out there that
masturbating
wants
in
to
that
have
time
sex
either.
with
Mother-
Candace, give us a
Yeah,
call.
you're hit. See?
No. No.
You're hit.
All right. Damn it.
You're hit.
You literally have to like be 100% celibate for
Well,
it.
here's how I think of it.
You
And this is
actually
probably
don't.
why.
You could just have sex
Bitch,
for like
please.
12 days straight and just don't finish.
Oh, fuck that.
That,
That would
sounds
be terrible.
That's
terrible.
the essence of it.
Yeah. I'd rather be celibate. Got her.
All right.
That's awesome.
I can't even with that right now.
That's
I
good
think
shit.
the appeal of tantric sex is the way that I visualize it in my head all these years. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's been quite a while since I've like had that in my head.
Is there a plant in the corner?
Always.
There's
A ficus.
it's
Because what is
okay.
life without a ficus? It's not worth living. That's what.
It's like it's like a superhero movie, like a Marvel movie or something. Like, what are the superheroes that like they have like this sort of like where they have to like build up the power energy source, and then
yeah.
They
and
gotta
then
channel it.
yeah, and then you see this like glowing aura around them of like energy and like wind or whatever the fuck special
Yeah.
effects.
So you need to
right?
go Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
I know
great.
where you're at. Yeah.
I just imagine these two people on a bed staring at each other.
Oh yeah.
And then like these orbs coming out, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
it's like pew with all these. I don't know.
And then they kind of like levitate a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, For sure. You'd have to.
I know.
Somebody sign me up.
Hell yeah,
Come
dude.
show me.
But-
or it's like Ace Ventura when he like meditates or
And
whatever,
meditate, yeah.
and then he starts glowing and floating, and he goes to a different place.
All
Like,
them butterflies
somebody
are
come
flying
take me
around
to a
him and
different
shit.
place. I need to go.
We got anybody
That's
out
great.
there that can stare at a chick and have orbs come out of you. I'm gonna go ahead and
Do
need
it.
you to call in.
There
Do
is a
it.
guy
I
that's
feel like
gonna
you-
say that he can, for sure. So I'd watch out
Look
for
it.
that.
Look it. I'll try it. I don't care.
Really, you should
I'll
He's
try
try
like,
it.
it.
I'm
If it gets
orbing
If
right
it gets
now.
me closer, if it gets me closer to that final moment that I've been envisioning for like 2 decades,
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
See, here's
I'll
the
do
thing
it.
though.
You'll
I think
definitely, you'll
the-
find
I'm
it
also
one day.
drinking beer right now, everybody.
So
You know
the
that.
the dopamine in your
easier.
brain that has triggered this what is it called when
Fantasy?
you no you're anticipating. It's called anticipation, and there's so many things that fire for anticipation, and so little that fire when you actually receive the item that you were anticipating, right? So by the time you get to that moment,
Right.
it will never be what you anticipated or what you built up in your brain, because your brain is better at building up the anticipation than the actual act of it.
Wow.
We don't do anything for the actual act of it. Even the drugs that we take, that whatever, it's all that anticipation.
So it's like the biggest letdown of your life.
Yeah, or you could
Absolutely.
just chase it the rest of your life and be happy. though.
Basically, don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll ruin your life.
It's like you could have something you're excited
the
about.
only good fucking thing you ever had this whole time.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But no, just keep the visual, and then like just every guy be like, you weren't it,
All right,
and just like
yeah.
kick him to the curb.
Pretend we're gonna create orbs.
Yes.
Don't really do it. Just pretend. We just need to pretend and
You can just
visualize.
light fireworks in the
awesome.
room with you while you're doing it.
Dude, for sure. I like that idea.
Yeah.
It definitely sounds like a fire hazard, but I think I like it.
Let's get some sparklers going in the back.
For sure. It's going to be magical.
You have to have that creepy person in the corner that's constantly lighting them.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
definitely
know,
when you
though.
need a third person
Look,
in
I
the
just
room.
need to visualize that you have a big dick. You really don't, but I'm just gonna close
Just
my eyes and visualize because
visualize.
it's better.
Yes.
It's better for me.
Don't show it to me because I don't want to be let down.
This is science.
This is
This
my
is nothing against you.
Anticipatory stuff. You just don't know. You weren't there in episode 69.
I will say, like, I don't think there's ever a time that I didn't feel like funny when I got naked, but like it's always for a woman. I guess it's like visualizing when I was a kid. I'm like, I thought women were the most beautiful thing ever that created, right? But when it comes to
And now
like
I
a
know
man,
it's a hot pocket.
it is definitely.
Yup.
But
Now it's
like
that
even when
bad.
I was 250 and like big and all that shit, and I was like, I should feel like confident. Like I still took my clothes off and it was like comedy, like it was a joke. Like I better get into the covers
It's the
quick.
dick and
before-
balls.
Is that what it is? It has to be like the dick and balls.
Well, I don't
is
know if it
the part.
helps. Like I feel fucking weird whenever I get naked. I'm like, why is this even happening? Is there a way to take a shower or have sex with my clothes on? Because
Oh my
Just
god.
get like a shirt tattoo.
absolutely, yep.
There
A
is a
shirt
way.
tattoo.
There is a way. It's called being married for longer than 10 years.
Wow.
Woo, well, we're
Yeah, we're
almost,
close.
Well, I say almost, but no, we're at 40.
You know, at this point though, there was a time like in my younger age, right? And I would have sex with a shirt on or with my short, you know, all that on because I'm a Pell, I'm pasty, like, and all that shit. But I walk around now, like, even after a shower and shit, I'm just like, it's me. You're
Look at
welcome.
this.
Yeah.
You're fucking
at
welcome for
this.
this.
Me, it's me, it's Adam.
Look, and you
Ashby.
say you're pale and you're really not pale. I guess like
Yeah, with the
your
seven shirt.
legs
Yeah.
and like your
Yeah,
chest.
you're not ghostly.
You know what's
You're
cool
tan
though
as
about making
fuck.
videos is that I can go into the program and I can put a tan on myself. You hear me?
He goes in and makes himself
Look
black.
at Here's what I'm gonna need. Here's what I'm gonna need.
It wasn't
I'm gonna
paint. It's fine.
I'm gonna need a nice glowing, soft,
I got you.
full bosoms.
Yeah.
Oh
cool.
yes.
Do you
We
want
got-
orbs?
We
or
got
no
that
orbs?
double D setting.
See, I would say orbs automatically. I
Automatically.
immediately almost wanted to say orbs.
Yeah.
But then I thought there needs to be a guy in the picture with that because I don't want
Ah.
to orb myself.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes.
got you.
The whole
I
thing
got
is to,
you.
yeah.
That's being black. It was funny when I was like real big.
Being black is
Uh,
funny.
No.
Hilarious! That one time when
No,
I was
but-
black.
All about my
me tell you
knowledge.
when I was
I
black.
think that's why, like, if you ever watch those like workout, like the bodybuilders and shit, that's why they put on that fucking
Yeah.
that self tanner that practically makes them like dark skin.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to say black so much, but dark skin
Mostly
because
orange.
because black men who bodybuild and shit like
Are
that, you can see more of
sexy.
their like, yeah, they are. They're more sexy than like a white dude that gets up there or whatever. And it's always like, I feel like there goes some more envy from the white man
Mm-hmm.
because they're mad. They're like, well, I'm gonna put this self tanner on and I'm really gonna show you, and they still can't get to that
Look
level.
at this beautiful skinned brother over here.
Yeah,
yes.
I
I
swear.
want
dude.
that.
You look at the difference when you see like a body, even a natural bodybuilder, you can tell the difference is like, and that's what everybody's going for. That's what those guys are going for. They just
Yeah.
can't admit it. You know what I mean? If they could just admit it and be like, I just want to be black,
What if,
we wouldn't be
Yeah,
here.
what if they're all sitting like backstage, like, "Oh, why am I not black? I'm so
Yeah.
fucking mad about this.
all baseball
I'm
players,
white
football
ass.
players,
I can't get black
wrestlers.
enough. I cannot get black enough.
You fucking name the sport, and there's a lot of envy in that sport
Come
for
on
black
now.
men.
There are plenty of strong white people playing baseball
Let's face this
Chipper
fact, though.
and
Jones.
Dominicans.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but as far as like white dudes playing sports, we've been out it, right?
Oh, we've got hockey on lockdown.
You have?
Well, I guess so because you don't get it. Yeah, that soccer maybe too. We're pretty good at soccer, but that no,
David Beckham is good at soccer, and women are good at soccer.
Yeah.
The white dudes are terrible.
terrible. But
Swimming.
see,
How about
that's,
swimming and
I feel
ice
like
skating?
Nobody swims.
There
That's
you
not even
go.
a sport.
I don't know though.
Ice skater.
Ice skaters for sure.
Absolutely.
And ice skating is dope.
But
I
that
don't
would
care
have
what
to be
anybody
It's been my
says.
favorite. It's
Yeah.
been my favorite.
It
I
is
cannot
awesome.
pick who my favorite is between the Tanya and the Nancy.
Both. Just pick 'em
I go
both.
back and forth at least once
Tanya,
a
because
year.
she's got that killer instinct.
Absolutely. But then
Yup, done.
Nancy was like, bitch,
Oh, my,
I will fucking heal
My
my knee
shit
up. I'll
hurts.
come back and I'll win the Olympics on your ass.
That's right.
Right? While you're all suspended, I'm going to come over here and get all y'all's fucking. Don't. Yeah.
but didn't
no.
she die in a plane crash?
Absolutely not.
Maybe
Don't
she
ruin my
should've.
life. Don't
I
ruin my
just- I
life
just
on
made
air
that
right
up.
now.
No, I was like, I don't know.
I just wanted to see what happened.
God, depressing again. More beer. More beer.
More beer.
Yes, that's awesome.
No, man. I feel like that's where that birthed a lot of the envy and a lot of the hate and a lot of the anger is because once you're like bested at something, right? Like how angry do you get? Like I'm fucking like this piece of shit. I don't because I get all like depressed and like self-loathing. I'm like I'm just a
I
piece
got
of
depressed
shit.
17 times in the show
yeah.
so far.
I'm a sad
But
lobster.
when it comes to like, I feel like a lot of white dudes are just like, that black dude could probably rail my wife way better than I could.
Rail my
Right?
wife.
They got the bigger tits.
So
They got
I'm gonna hate him for now
He's
on.
gonna
The better-
cuck me and dunk on me.
the better
That-
love
yeah.
songs. They got good love songs.
The good,
Yeah.
oh fucking, hey, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And so like they're just, I feel in general like a white guy would have to truly like work right to be as good
Yeah.
or like even
Or at least
comparable.
close.
Or just maintain good credit.
Right.
That's close enough.
I'm just saying
Yes,
like
yes,
you know.
Yes, little known fact. Credit helps.
Yeah.
Everybody go on to Credit Karma, check your scores.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
No,
That
fuck
credit
Credit
is
Karma.
Terrible. Terrible.
We need to start like a competition website, you know?
Okay.
What are you going to call it? Bad karma?
Not Credit Karma.
Not credit karma.
We don't give a fuck.
.org.
Bad karma. Fuck
We will
your
not-
credit.
Yeah.
Karma cannot monopolize at all.
Is there another? There's not, is there?
There is. Absolutely. Don't get me started. This is a whole thing with me.
Ooh.
Next
Uh-oh.
topic. Next
Oh,
topic.
okay. Okay. I don't have
It's called your
anything.
bank. It's called your credit cards.
Yeah.
It's called freecreditscore.com.
Yes.
Oh, look. So check it out, though. We went to the bank to actually get the loan, which I was completely denied for, and I was like, I respect that, right?
Right?
But they
What
were
do you
pulling hers
want?
up, and we pulled like her number on for your credit score, and the dude was like, "Don't listen to that," right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we got in there with this headspace. Said, "Oh, she got this score and stuff." He's like, "No, she doesn't." And
Yeah.
he's like, "Let me pull her actual score for you." So the way they like do the numbers, they're kind of they were kind of close. I'll say that they were kind of close.
Yeah.
That
It
means
wasn't
they're-
FICOs. They're FICOs is what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have the credit bureau scores.
Were they off
Yeah.
by 12?
No,
I
I'd
don't remember the exact
say
number for sure.
it was under 100, but I'd say it was about, what, 70, 60 points off.
Yeah.
I
That's a
mean,
big fucking.
There's a big difference when
that's
you're
called
looking
an
for
error.
a loan.
That's an error. There
It
shouldn't
is
be that
actu-
much of a difference.
Yeah, well, and definitely when you're going for a loan, there's a big difference. Yeah. Oh,
It's my beer I'm leaving. I'm going. I better
For
drink it all.
sure.
Chug it.
Yeah.
No, I keep following.
Y'all know
I want to
what?
get it eventually. I'm almost as good as a cat at this point, for sure.
Come on.
I'm almost as good as a cat.
No,
Getting
I feel
getting
like
that.
my dog is obsessed with catching flies,
Yeah,
but it's a Chiweenie.
I have no
So
clue what
it's-
that is.
Yeah, it's way low to the ground. There's no way.
Oh,
Low
it is
to
like
the
a,
ground. Got a low
Sounds like a
rider.
Chinese
Yeah,
dick.
there's no jumping.
It's a
There's nothing
Chiweenie.
with it. So
It's
to
not that
fly,
big. Not that
it
impressive.
has to come and land on
Catches
its
flies.
nose to
Chiweenie,
even have a chance.
like a Chiweenie dog.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Weenie.
I'm about to look this
Look
up.
it up. It's a
Oh,
wiener.
dude, that's
It's
cool.
a
And
wiener
a-
walking on sticks.
Yeah, That's
Stick
pretty-
wiener.
pretty cool.
So it's a corn dog.
Good one.
Yeah,
It's a
dude.
corn dog.
That was quick. I'll give you that, sir.
Yeah,
Hell
You can
yeah.
have that.
Thank
Feel
you.
good
Write it
about
down.
yourself for now.
Thank you. Corn
I'm
dog.
gonna beat you down later, though. I'm gonna fucking tear you down.
Celebrate
later.
that lest you want slap.
Oh, fuck
My
Corn
me.
woman's
dog.
gonna cheer herself on.
No, it's a cute dog for sure. Yeah, I don't like
Oh, I
dogs
want
though.
to see it.
Really?
I don't know. I think it was growing up. Like my parents had like
Right.
4 of them, dude.
There goes half of our listeners. Now we're down to 3.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
It's taking every
I swear,
bit.
dude. You don't like the cats, do you?
It's taking every bit of me to stay right here in this seat right now.
Oh, is it that bad?
It is.
She's scared
No.
of him.
Oh man, don't be that
Do you
way.
think are there people that are like scared of babies?
Yeah,
Like
for
when
sure.
there's a baby sitting
Yeah,
there,
they're named
and they're just like
Ian
"Man,
Brock."
this thing. No, no, no.
Yeah.
I just don't
Abs-
like them.
Absolutely. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, is that it?
Here's the
I'll
difference,
kill
I
one if
guess.
it gets uppity.
Big.
I'm not scared of it.
Especially in Walmart.
Can I use that? I'm gonna kill it if it gets uppity. Police officer,
Police officer.
DCFS.
You
It
fucking
got uppity
understand
on me.
You hear
All
this
it did was
shit?
get uppity.
It'll be justified.
Oh,
It's awesome.
back there
rough,
wrapped in
boy.
duct tape. It got uppity and I had to get out.
Wrapped in duct tape.
No, it's so brutal.
Oh shit.
I don't know, man.
Ian's like, this is life. I just duct tape
I don't know
uppity
if
babies.
I don't know if fear of a baby is an actual what do they call
Phobia.
it? Phobia. There you
There
go.
you
Thank
go.
you.
Fear.
Fear. I
find
don't
out.
think it's
Oh, there's
a
a
phobia.
phobia for everything.
There
You'd be
has to be,
surprised.
right?
You'd
And
be
they have like
surprised.
a fucking German name for all of it too, or whatever.
Oh, is it
No,
German?
I mean, when you're like, I'm saying the scientific name. It's the
I don't know. It's
whatever
Latin.
Latin. There you
Latin.
go. It's the Latin
Latin.
name for whatever. So
Yeah.
yeah, I sound like a fucking terrible human.
Why is it?
Pedophobia.
What?
Pedophobia.
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 That's not the fear of pedophiles.
No, it's the fear of children.
Well, I mean, they
Ooh.
call it's a pedophile because
because they
love-
like to file
they
babies.
love children.
Yeah.
I guess that
Gotcha.
makes sense. I feel
They're
They're
sorry
like,
for not
check,
thinking
put
of
it in
that
my file. Check,
Yeah.
put that one in my file.
Hell yeah. I'm knocking these babies down.
Okay, now I'm uncomfortable.
No,
I gotta
but-
pee and I gotta take a smoke break. Is that allowed? Can I
Oh
do
man,
that?
yeah, you can do
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Everything goes here, man.
Yeah.
It's
But
awesome.
I will say too, though, there's sometimes when I'm walking through Walmart, right, with something that has length that's in my hand, and I'm like, you'll see like a baby hanging out of
This dick.
no, like a ruler. I don't know, or a fishing pole, or a golf club.
Because you've been walking around with both
Yeah.
of those in
Yeah,
Walmart.
dude.
This is just gonna
Right.
put a worm on it.
And so like you'll see the
Shit.
kid, like the fucking little shit, the 4 or 5-year-old kid hanging out of the fucking cart thing that looks like a car, and he's like whining and bitching and crying, right? And all I want to do is just one time just give him a little tap on the face with like a golf club or something, just right? And like send him into like just completely fuck his. I would bring self to the kid, right? The
Yeah.
kid would realize maybe I got hit with a golf club because it
Steal
was my
it.
actions that got me here, right?
Yep.
It would center this kid.
Yeah.
And his parents would be none the wiser. They're not paying attention anyways. She has her purse on the thing. She's looking
you
at
guys,
fucking.
That bitch just stole your cutting board.
Oh, that bitch.
I'm sure she needed
Okay.
it for something.
No, you could be walking around though, like with some
That bitch just stole your cutting board.
some clothes or something.
Yeah.
And like accidentally let
Yeah.
it like slap into the kid's face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then it's not as terrible then.
You're like, oh ma'am, I'm sorry. These
Yeah.
clothes.
These fucking clothes.
God, we were walking through Walmart the other day, and there was this kid screaming in the food section, and we were in the clothes walking. We were almost to the arts and crafts, so nowhere close to the food.
Oh, dude.
And this
yeah, man.
motherfucker was
Welling.
screaming. Yeah, dude. And I was like, someone kill this motherfucker. I mean, it screamed for a
No.
good minute and a half.
You busted
Terrible
off
parents.
a warning shot into the ceiling. Someone shut this kid up.
Yes.
When I was a kid, even in like church, right, my parents would bust the fuck out of me if I was like
Yeah.
talking. So I only did it once, right, and then that's all it took. I
Yeah.
dated this chick, and she brought her fucking kid, and the kid just kept yelling, dude. And I'm looking at her with eyes that my mother used to give me, and I'm like, if you don't fucking get the fuck out of here, I want to beat the shit out of your kid, right?
Yeah.
Not that I disliked the kid or anything, or not that I disliked her, but I was like, the kid needs discipline.
Yeah,
You're in a
it's-
place of worship. Like, just take him out. And she was like, he's a kid. That's what he does. I'm like, dude, you're testing my patience. I
Yeah.
want to punch you in the face.
Yeah, no, like
My
he
kid,
is a
my
kid,
can
but
scream. This is God's house.
God's house.
God's
You're not
rules.
God, bro.
I swear, dude, that's what it's shitty parents seem to think that. Oh, they're kids. This is how they act. Like
Right.
there's
Yeah.
kids act a certain way, and then there's poorly disciplined kids.
Right.
Yeah.
They're
There's a
very
difference.
different things.
There's a big
Yeah.
difference because we were still kids, but our parents like busted us so bad, like when we fucked up the first time, that we didn't like the second, third, fourth, fifth time. All they had to do was look at us with that look, like I'm about to fuck you up if you don't quit whatever it is you're doing. No matter if like my friends were doing it and I felt bad that I wasn't a part of my friend, I was like, I'm not doing it, dude. I know where this road leads.
Exactly.
I'm not fucking doing it. And I think honestly, like my mom, like beat the shit out of my brother while staring into my eyes, and I never had to have it done to me.
beaten.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what you could get.
Don't
you
catch
know.
this, kid.
Well, yeah.
Okay. You don't want to catch these hands. Thug ass mom, bro. But she never had to like growing up. Like all she had to do is look at us. And I remember the first time I ever got locked up, and I was in there for months. Right? I was locked up the wrong place. The day I got out, dude, my mom was walking up the block, and I'm walking up to her, and I was like, dude, she's gonna embrace me and give me a hug. She hit me.
Oh.
And she hit me and was like, don't ever fucking do it again. And it was like, it took me back to when I was a kid. I was like, oh shit, dude, I lost track of that. Like, I thought I was out on my own. I can do what I want.
Hell
and then
yeah.
it brought me back down to center. I'm like, dude, you got to be disciplined. Like, you know what I mean? I still fucked up, 12 times after that. But I'm
Right.
just saying that eventually
It
the
still
lesson
was like,
stuck.
That
oh
13th
shit.
time, though.
Yeah.
The one thing that outweighs discipline is drug addiction for sure.
Yeah.
Right? Then you just like throw caution in the wind, like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to do this.
whatever.
I'm a good person.
Nah,
Yeah.
No.
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
The drugs
yeah.
are better
Yeah.
than being a good person.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just
drugs
joking.
outweigh everything.
But I will
because
say, like,
drugs are awesome.
Looking back at it, like I'm glad for the,
Allegedly.
I'm super glad for the experience and shit. Like I'm very humble to that experience, and that's awesome. But I look back now and I'm just like, I mean, I get it. It's a big part of me. Like I'm that person still. I could be it tomorrow, but it's just humbling. You know what I mean? And to look back at it now and just be like, damn, dude, everything that it covered up was crazy.
Yeah.
What a crazy time. But and then you look at people that are like, "Oh, you're doing good and stuff," and you're like, "Motherfucker, you don't know how low I can get. Take this."
Don't forget, I'm a piece of shit.
I'm
You
a
haven't
piece
even
of
seen
shit.
my worst, motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. It's strange though, man. But that discipline as a kid, like
Yeah.
it's a big difference between being a kid and being an undisciplined shit.
Yeah, definitely so. I mean, kids, they're louder than adults because they like to talk and shit, and they.
Yeah.
But if they're disciplined, they can,
What's up, girl?
for the most part, sit through church without being too disruptive. They're not going to just sit there and fucking scream.
Yeah. You know what though? You know what's cool though? Not hanging out with kids because that would be kind of like pedophile stuff. But look, check this out. I was doing a job.
Finger them.
Right. I was doing a job the other day, right? And I was walking around, and this kid kept coming up to me. The one kid said the most amazing line I've ever heard. He told his dad, "I want to be a professional wrestler in the WWF." The dad said, "Why?" He said, "Because I'm really aggressive." And I was like, that is
Yes.
what you should be doing, right?
Hell yeah.
But the other kid kept coming up to me and he would bring, like, he was like holding like a Alexa and stuff. And he was like, look at this spaceship I have. And I'm like, that's dope.
So cool.
And then he would be like, what's on your feet? And I had like these shoe booties. And then I had to explain the shoe booty. And then, because it's just normal to me. But I didn't realize what this gift that this kid was giving me was to open my eyes back to the wonder of life. Like he said, the Alexa thing was a spaceship. I'm like, no, you shit. It's a speaker that you talk to, right?
I like the idea of a
It being a
spaceship,
spaceship.
way more.
Then I found out the kid was on the spectrum. Even better because he's in a space that a lot of us don't get to see.
Yeah.
Like this kid can be the most imaginative, and it can become kind of a reality for him.
Yeah.
I'm like, what a fucking beautiful thing
Are we
that
gonna
is.
have to kill her?
Oh, I think she's,
You're
like,
gonna
locked up.
die.
Oh, that's why
Oh,
she
yeah.
shut the door. Damn, we're all stupid.
I know. I thought she was just being a jerk. I still fuck her. You know.
I know. We're like, hey, fucking, we're doing a podcast here.
Oh, she was gonna go around for those of you that don't know, she was knocking on the window because she had locked herself out of the goddamn house.
We're all so fucking stupid. We're like, hey.
You should.
That was good shit. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, I guess you have nothing to say. You're just going to sit there silently.
I don't remember what we were talking about.
Oh, just the two of those kids, man. So being around that mindset of a child, right? I really enjoy that. Not to the extent like Michael Jackson building a fucking playground / theme park in his backyard.
That was for the monkey.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bubbles-
sure it was.
Bubbles like to play.
Like not that, but I like the mindset of like making everything new again, right? Because it's so monotonous to be a fucking adult. Let's just face it, right? It's terrible. And not even half, 80-something% hate what they're doing, right? So that's why I told her, I was like,
And hate their families, hate their kids, like
all of it.
everything. Yeah.
All of it. And it's like, it's because we've lost the wonder, dude, that these kids have, that they're just like making shit up. Like, why can't we just like say what pops in your head? You want to go fucking like break the shelves in my garage? Let's go fucking do it. Like,
Sounds great.
what stops us from doing it? What stops me from like throwing a sledgehammer through the wall? Nothing, because I can fix it. It's not going to
A
hurt anything.
semi truck running us over.
Yeah, but even
That's
that.
what stopped us.
So even that, when I'm on top of the hill and I'm talking, right, I think whatever it is that brought that into my life, because of what it taught me, right? It taught me to appreciate this moment because that's all you have.
Right.
And it taught me like to move myself forward, right? And it can end at any time. Tell me like that was a novel moment.
Oh,
right?
definitely.
So we go to the hospital and we have all this trauma and stuff like it's a fun space to be in. Now I don't want to ever be in it again, but the novel experience of being hit by a truck like brings so much to light. Like it made me quit my job. It made me it made me like
Yeah.
stop you know what I mean? Just stop the routine. The routine is what's gonna fucking kill you in the end anyways.
Yeah.
You know what I
most
mean?
Definitely.
If not, you're gonna die 1,000 deaths before they mourn you. You hear what I'm saying?
That's right.
You're gonna
Yeah.
die 1,000,000 times before you ever die.
What about 1,000 though?
Yeah, I know. It's
We'll
a
go.
million or is
I
it
know.
1,000?
I
I don't
just-
trust it now. Faulty numbers.
I'm telling you, dude. It's just that experience. Like, I don't even hate it anymore. Like, I think whatever it is, like, thank you for bringing that. Because now, fuck what everybody, you know what I mean? Like, fuck your path and whatever you think should be and the whatever you think, like, the model for living is, go fuck yourself. Because there is no model. This is life, bro.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
People
game.
get hung up on the idea of the model.
I guess so, because that's
I mean,
That's
there's
what they
comfort
have.
in it. They think, oh, I'll be accepted, and life's
Ooh.
stupid and rough as long as I have people that accept me for who
Oh,
I
pretty-
pretend to be.
pretty
Then I'm
good.
fine.
I guess it's all of social media. We go ahead and wrap all them up into that
Even
category.
before that, people did in the '60s. They were like, oh, I got my Oldsmobile or whatever kind of car they had
Yeah.
back then.
Volkswagen.
Yeah, there you
Beetle.
go. Volkswagen there.
Good
I don't
old
know.
T-Bird.
I gotta poop, man.
Uh-uh.
I'm gonna go poop. You guys keep talking.
Okay.
So, thank you for telling us, though, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh,
This
but-
is a weird podcast. There's a lot of bodily movements going on, for sure.
It's an action podcast.
Action.
Active.
Can we
Yeah.
follow you with one of the cameras into the bathroom, though?
Please do.
Ooh.
That'd be crazy.
Poopcast.
Poop cat. Shit
Poop
talking.
dollar.
Shit talking, bro.
Yeah, shit talking.
No, but I wish we could go back to that time. Like, fuck being an adult, right? Like, that's why we don't have kids. Like, I don't want to. I don't know. Like, I don't know
Don't
life at 30.
Frickin' do it.
Oh, we are not. Don't
No.
worry.
I don't. But I
We're
don't.
both convinced that neither one of us are capable of
Capable,
having
I think,
children
is-
anyway.
is the
Plus, I
thing.
take birth control. So.
Absolutely. Don't do it. Highly overrated.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Oh
Don't do
yeah.
it.
I think
No.
a lot of our friends too that have them, like, they end up eventually like, this is life, and I enjoy my kid now, right? But they have lied to themselves
me.
so long.
I'm the only one.
Oh, really? But I mean, at least you're man enough to, or female enough to admit it, right?
Yeah.
Like you're woman enough to be like, I can admit that I fucking hate being a parent. This
Yeah.
is a
Yeah.
bad choice.
Hell yeah.
A lot of days.
Like-
Nice.
Absolutely.
Counting down until they're 18.
Dude, I'm
Constant sense of
yeah,
fucking failure.
yeah.
That shit'll kill you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see
definitely
that.
So.
Well, that's what I told her. I was like, I don't want to have a kid. For one, I want to fuck him up like I am. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
And then like the drug
For me, it's
addiction
too
can always
late.
pop up.
Then you gotta live with that.
Well, how old is you have one?
I have
Two?
two.
You
I
have
have two
two.
girls. Yes, one 13, one 7.
Oh shit, 13. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
13
definitely
and-
aware.
Absolutely.
Yeah. For sure.
13 and then super accidentally 7.
Super accidental.
So 6 years later on that.
Ooh wee.
Yeah. Ooh,
It's a big
Damn.
gap though
Whoops.
too.
Hey, don't do the in between thing. Like maybe I want another one, maybe I don't. Just
Yeah,
fucking
just don't
pick
do
one.
Yeah.
Pick one and stick to it, because then if you don't make your mind up fast enough, you're fucking screwed.
Yeah, seriously.
You're not going on that, retirement vacation for a long fucking time.
No.
No.
We
It's
are
like a
never
teaser.
having children.
One graduate and you're like, oh my god, yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
you're
you
not
got
free
six
yet.
fucking more
Yeah.
years.
It's like when they took me from the Class D to prison. I thought I was free, but then I was like, I'm still in prison.
Oh, wait a
Wait,
minute.
yeah.
This is,
I can just
this
go
is-
outside now.
Yeah.
They're like, here's a new
Not much
building
different.
with
Not
barbed
much
wire
different.
around
Yeah.
it.
Nice. I can relate.
Better,
now.
but not better. Better, but really not better. Hey, do you have cows across the street?
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
There's
for
a
sure.
serious cow in distress right now as we speak.
Really?
Absolutely.
You sure?
Absolutely. I thought I was hearing some shit.
Yeah.
I was just taking in
It
your
might be having a
beautiful
baby.
sunset out in your backyard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
man.
Isn't
it's
it
sick, ain't it?
fantastic?
I'd pay $1,500 a month just to see that every night.
It's fucking
Well, feel
sick.
free.
I love it. Dude, I
Let me
love
just
it.
Get a,
Yeah.
get a place on your couch.
I have a
while.
million pictures of
1
that
year.
sun coming down back
I
there.
only need 1 year.
1 year. Yeah. We do have a lot of pictures though of
Yeah.
that
of
sunset.
It's
I fucking
gorgeous.
love it.
And I'm from Florida. That's what we do there.
Yeah.
And that's pretty.
Yeah,
give you a
man.
run for your money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, if they're the owner of these cows over here know that there's something going on, because I mean they're
They-
very chatty.
Yeah, and they
but-
live.
But
they
here's the
live
thing,
right there.
There's
on
a
it.
cow in distress for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even a farm girl. I don't know much about farm animals. I just know that cows don't moo continuously like they
Oh.
were
Yeah.
while I was locked outside your house. But it's
wonder-
maybe having a baby.
I would
don't
say
Oh,
maybe.
it
I
very
think
well
it's
could
having a
be.
calf for sure. Like that's a possibility.
Yeah,
Cause that's a rough experience for a cow.
that's a
Other than
nightmare
that-
waiting to happen. Going to bed listening to that.
Yeah, if it was a coyote, I would feel like that the cow would be like welling. Yeah, you pressed the wrong one. I do it constantly.
Is there a separate sound for
There
a
you go.
welling?
Yeah, I think you would. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't
For
be
a
able to make it
welling?
for sure.
Yeah.
Like a wailing
Is that
cow.
a separate sound from a moo?
Oh, I
Like
got
a
you.
when
moo.
Sorry.
when they're
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
bit by a coyote, let's say,
Oh.
because that's probably
Damn, I don't know.
Wow.
I would say like a squill of
You
a
got your
pig. when you
flashlights?
hear it.
Yes.
Yes.
We're
Some-
taking the
some
show on the
dope
road.
ass
We're gonna find the
flashlights.
cow in distress.
Yes.
Cow in distress. Man, oh man.
What?
When should
No.
we check on Ian?
I know, dude.
No, that month he takes forever.
Really?
We're
He
gonna-
does, dude. I
This
think
podcast
it
will
will
be
be
over,
over for
and
sure.
he'll
Not
still
even
be
not
in
even
there.
done shitting.
No, dude. He for some
What a
reason.
life.
Yeah, he was making a show though. Like I think he has them all loaded on his phone where he was like talking shit on the shitter, like to thing. And I was like, that is a good idea. And
Yeah.
you should do that. Like
Yeah.
put those out there.
Shit on
Yeah.
the shitter.
That's a great idea.
Oh, hey, kitty.
Yeah,
Take
now we got
Ian's
a
place.
we
Yeah.
got a cat on the podcast now.
There it is,
Hello.
right
You
up
want
in
the
his seat.
microphone? She's kind of
this-
chatty.
Can we meow? Meow and the moos? Moos and the meows.
Oh, nope.
She didn't
Absolutely
like that.
not. That was scary as fuck.
That cat
Sorry.
is just about as scared as that
No
microphone as you
fast
are as the
fucking
cat.
movements. That was way too fast.
Way too
She's
fast.
quite a lightning bolt of a cat.
Oh my god.
She'll just rip and run.
Dude, if you have cats in your house, I am not breaking in.
Yeah, dude.
So
You're the
that's
first
security-
person ever, probably.
Best
that
security
would-
system ever.
Hell yes.
Cats and-
No, but I guess we're gonna go ahead and end it without him
Yeah.
because
He'll be all right.
yeah, he'll be a
He's
while.
been here before.
Yeah.
Done it
Yeah.
a couple fucking
Cadence is better
69
anyway.
times.
Everybody knows that
Which
Ian's
is
on the
sad.
podcast.
It's really sad because this is his only 69 this year, guys.
I know. Well,
yeah, maybe
all right.
though, right? There's
no,
still time.
definitely.
Definitely.
No, I'm pretty fucking sure. I just got done sleeping in his bed last night, and
Yes.
I'm pretty fucking
Oh,
sure.
you couldn't even get it. No.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
Poke
No
him
way.
next time.
Took me an
in
hour
the
and a half to
asshole.
clean it before I actually fell asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He needs to work on that.
So
But
happy 69, Ian.
I will say though that him working on the beer pyramid in the bathroom is that's a pretty legit
is
goal.
that a thing?
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
I don't
God,
know.
thank
but-
God.
Or
you
at least
told me.
at least it was.
I
Did you
almost-
kick it over?
I was cleaning
Oh
so
shit.
that I can actually piss
Did
on
you
the
pull
toilet.
the Monica?
And I thought maybe I need to throw these beer cans away.
Oh, don't do
Oh,
it, dude. He's
shit,
been working
yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
he's
No,
been
you
working
know
on
That's
the
a thing.
pyramid.
Throw 'em away.
Yeah.
So that's a thing.
Oh, dude, you would wreck his life, though.
Yeah, throw them away.
You know
Knock
what,
it down.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Be like,
While
oh
he's
my
sleeping?
gosh, I
Right,
tripped.
my bad. I'm gonna put them all like in a box, nice and neatly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hide the box,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna get a black trash bag and fill it up with like other Coke cans.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, I threw them away, and make him go to the dumpster and get them
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Be like,
You're in
"Just-
the long
just-
game, I see.
just
I love
kidding,
that.
Just kidding.
Let's
yeah.
The
do
long
that.
play. I like
Oh.
that for sure.
I'm gonna leave a joke for a year from now and be like, look,
I
dude.
got these cans, bro.
That's
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
I got
so much
cans
time while
out in
you're
the
at
van
work.
for you.
Yeah. Dude, we do.
Yeah,
We've got
You can have all 12 bags of them.
Uh huh.
I'd be like, hey, Ian, can you take this trash out? There was just so many cans. Like, make him do it.
I love it.
That
All
was
right.
the 69th episode of Wildly Uninteresting Podcast.
Whoop, whoop.
Our beautiful,
Oh,
smart, intelligent,
thank you.
lovely
Oh,
guest,
stop it.
Candace Hughes.
I just have nice hair. That's all I got.
Whoop.
Beautiful hair.
For those
that-
of you who
you
can't
got
see
that
me,
dope
it's just,
ass hair.
it's just hair they're looking at.
Yeah,
it's
beautiful hair.
beautiful.
It's the only thing I got going for me.
It's all
But
you
no,
need.
I appreciate it, guys.
We
This was
appreciate everybody listening. Ian's usually he's on the shitter. He ain't gonna be on the outro. But this is Sarah. That's
Sarah.
Candace. I'm Adam. Thank you for listening. Like, share, comment, hit the notification, whatever you do, or don't fucking listen. I don't care.
Skibbity bop bop bop. Skitty. Skibbity.
Distress
Wildly
cow.
uninteresting
Yeah.
podcast.
I'm so glad.